Groove 29 is called Hip Shake, and if that title seems familiar, that's what the Stones called Shake Your Hips, their version of the Slim Harpo tune. So we've done a number of Slim Harpo tunes here, so I highly suggest you check out Slim Harpo, who is very influential on early blues in the 50s and 60s. This is an up-tempo boogie, and we're going to use some hybrid picking and throw in some other lick that I had actually stolen from Magic Sam. And I want you to check out Magic Sam. You want to go on YouTube and check out Magic Sam's Boogie, and it's one of the greatest clips I think I've ever seen ever. So definitely check that out. This classic boogie is really pretty difficult to play because of the tempo and sticking in that groove really hard. So you might have seen me concentrating really hard. Every time I play one of these, I've got to think, stay in that groove. All right, so. All right, so it's very similar to LaGrange from ZZ Top, and that's where they got it from. The Slim Harpo tune, the Stones do a great version of it too. So I am playing an A, and I'm hybrid picking. This works best for me. So I'm playing the A note, 7-regular A, but I'm barring it with my first finger. Call that the rock and roll A. All right, so. So those are your upbeats. That's the way I would work on it first, nice and slow. So I'm alternating. First note. And then the rest of it, I'm actually just doing this kind of claw and getting all the notes together. And the whole song, Shake Your Hips or Hip Shake, any of these tunes are going to be just the one chord. Now, this next part I stole from Magic Sam, his Magic Sam's Boogie. If you type that in YouTube, you're going to see one of the greatest performances of guitar ever. Magic Sam's Boogie. Okay, so A. I have my A on top. Let's do a nice big A chord. The song is basically A7, like most blues tunes. Here's my G, E, bending that C, my flat third, bending it a little bit to my natural third, to the A. And I'm keeping that A going. If you can't get that at first, just keep on it, slow it down, but it sounds pretty cool against the track anyway, right? If you just get those higher notes. But if you get them together, and if you cheese it here and there, nobody cares. As long as you keep the groove grooving along. Now, if you're having a really hard time with the hybrid picking, you don't have to. It doesn't, when I do that other lift, it loses the sound. I don't really care for it with the pick. It's too hard, and I can't get as exact with the notes. So in your main groove, if you're getting really hung up on the hybrid picking thing, just play it standard with a pick. I'm just doing down, up, and it's all about the left hand and the right hand muting. Whether I'm playing with the pick or my fingers, I'm really kind of banging this hand down. So that's my right hand is bouncing off the bridge a little bit to mute. Now my left hand, I release the string and I let my other fingers flop down. So and just by the nature of my fingers on my right hand, if I'm doing it with the pick and the fingers, they will mute the strings anyway because I need to get on the strings to play them again. So the muting actually takes care of itself. If you do it slowly, it'll work out. I think if you get too obsessed about how am I properly muting, you might kind of miss the point. Just play it slow. If you're just going to go slow, you're already muting anyway just by the nature of being able to pluck the strings for the upbeat. So there you go. Shake your hips.